Hello everyone. Welcome to the solution of LeetCode problem 402 named remove k digits. In this problem, we are given a string num representing a non-negative integers and integer k. Now we have to return the smallest possible integer after removing specifically k digits from the given string. Suppose in the first example, the string is 1432219. Now here, if we remove the digits 4, 3 and 1 of the 2, in those kind of cases, the output will become 1219. And in the second example, the string is 10200. And here we have to remove 1 digits as the k is 1. Now, if we remove the first one, then the string will become 0200. And if we discard the leading zeros, the string will become 200. So here we have to return 200. Now, in the example 3, the array is 10, and here the value of k is 2. So if we remove 2 digits, then the num will become 0. I hope you understood the problem statement. Now the constraint are the value of k and the value of the length of the array or the string length can be in between 1 to 10 to the power 5. And each of the array element or the string element consists of only digits, and the string does not have any leading zeros except for the 0 itself. I hope you understood the problem statement. Now let's move on to the algorithm. Now let's understand the algorithm. We have given this number, which is 143221999, and the value of k is 5. That means we have to remove 5 digits from this number to make this number as minimum as possible. Now, if we remove these 4 digits, 4, 3, 2, and 2, and remove one of the 9, the number will become 1199. It is the bare minimum possible. So the question is, how can we do it, or what kind of data structures we can use to get the minimum number possible? Now, let's use the stack data structure. Suppose this is our stack. Now, let's iterate each of the digits from left to right. Currently, we are at this element 1. We have to simply add the element 1 into the stack. Now, we are at this element 4. We have to check whether the top element of the stack is greater than 4 or not. Yes, here the top element of the stack is not greater than 4. So we can add the element 4 into the stack. Now, at first try to understand the intuition. Here, suppose these digits 9 and 2, we can remove at most 1 digit here. So if we remove the digit 9, it will become 2. And if we remove the digits 2, it will become 9. So here we can see that we have to always remove the digits if the current digits is less than the previous one or not. Or alternatively, we can say that if the previous digits or the stack top element is greater than the current element, in those kind of cases, we have to erase the top element. Now, as 4 is greater than 1, so we don't have to do anything. Now, for this element 3, we have to check whether the top element of the corresponding stack is greater than 3 or not. Yes, it is greater than 3. So here we have to remove 4 and add the 3 into the corresponding stack. Now for this element 2, The top element 3 is greater than 2, so we have to remove it and add the element 2 into the stack. Now, for this element 2, we have to add the element 2 here because the top element is equal. So in those kind of cases, we don't have to do anything. Now, for this element 1, we can see that the top element 2 is greater than 1. So we have to remove it. Again, if we remove this top 2, these 2 will become the top element. So here, we can remove these 2 as well and add 1 into the top of the stack. Now, for this element 9, we have to simply add 9 because 1 is less than 9, so we don't have to do anything. And similarly, for this 2, 9 as well, we can add it. So far, so good. Here, the value of k is 5. So we can see that we have performed 4 operations and we have remaining 1 operation left. So here, what is the pattern of the stack element from top to bottom? The top element, which is not touched yet, is 1, then 1, then 3 9s are available, right? So here, we have to remove the top element from the stack. So we have to remove this 9. Now, if we remove this 9, the digits will become 1199. So it is the bare minimum possible. So that's it. That's the algorithm. We have to iterate each of the digits from left to right. And repetitively, we have to check whether the top element of the stack is greater than our current element or not. If it is, we have to remove the top element and add the current element into the stack. And after that, if we completed the iteration and we have left over some of the operations, in those kind of cases, we have to remove the top element from the stack. I hope you understood the algorithm. Now let's move on to the code. So here the code is pretty simple. At first we are given a function named remove digits, which has a string and k as the parameter. Now we are given an answer. We have to iterate each of the digits from left to right, and we have to repetitively check whether the last element of the string is greater than c or not. If it is, we have to remove the last element and decrement the value of k. And after that, if the current element is not equal to 0, or we have some of the leftover element in our string, we can simply insert this element into the corresponding string. After that, if some of the leftover operations is remaining, we have to remove the top element from the stack or top element from the string. Now finally, if our string is empty, we have to return 0. Otherwise, we have to simply return answer. I hope you understood the code. Thank you everyone for watching this video. We will get back soon with another LeetCode solution.